how did Jesus continue describing this church in Laodicea? So sabi niya, because you're lukewarm, I will spit you out of my mouth. And because, why will Jesus spit them out of His mouth? Ano daw dahilan? Ay, sorry. Anong dahilan? Because you say. Because you say what? I am rich. What else? And have become wealthy. What else? And have need of nothing. So what can you learn about the people in this church? They're rich. They are rich. Now, abala uli. Uulit-ulitin ko. Ang mensahe po natin, Panginoon, sa Laodicea ay hindi anti-rich. At hindi lahat ng rich, ibig sabihin mayabang. Yun yung hindi mayayaman, sila pa yung mayayabang. Diba? But here we can see that the Laodicea believers, they say, totoo naman, mayaman naman sila. Because the city itself is very rich. Kaya lang ang problema, sabi ni Jesus, sabi ninyo, mayaman kayo. Diba? Kaya lang, dahil mayaman kayo, sabi nyo, wala kayong kailangan. Diba? So, sa totoo lang, wala nga bang kailangan ng isang mayaman? Sino mayaman dito? Hindi yung mayaman. Di ba ganito lang yun? Just, give you an example. Di ba kapag may pera ka, pag may kilala ka, pag may kailangan ka, please be honest, no? Pag may kailangan ka, hindi ka naman agad tumatakbo sa Panginoon. Am I right? I mean, I'm speaking to the rich people. I'm speaking those who have, almost have everything in life. Na maraming kilala. Na pag may kailangan, butot agad. Or tatakbo sa kung sino mang kakilala nila na makakatulong sa kanila. Because I know of someone, he's a pastor from the province. One time, the wife approached the pastor and said, wala na tayong pansaing. So, kung kayo sinabihan na walang pansaing, ano po yung normal mo isasagot? Mangutang ka sa tindahan. Diba? Or makinig ka sa kapitbahay. That's the usual reply. But the pastor replied, sige, manalangin tayo. And they prayed. And after praying, somebody's knocking on their door. And when they opened the door, one of the members of the church said, Pastor, pasensya ka na, ngayon ko lang nadala ito isang sakong bigas. Para sa inyo. So nakikita niyo po yung pagkakaiba? Kapag Panginoon lang ang meron ka, yun lang talaga ang lalapitan mo at pupuntahan mo. But if you have, almost everything in life, si Lord, last recourse mo na. Kapag, when everything fails, di ba? Lord. Last resort mo na si Lord. Kasi nag-fail na lahat eh. Pero sa isang kagaya ng kwento ko sa inyo, instead na mangapit bahay, nanalangin. So dapat ganun tayo. Maliit man o malaking pangangailangan, we come to the Lord. But here, in this church, because they are rich, and they said, because I am rich, I have become wealthy, wala na akong kailangan. But look at this. Anong sabi ng Panginoon sa kanila? Anong sabi ng Panginoon sa kanila? Oh, you are what? You are wretched. You are miserable. You are poor. You are blind. You are naked. Okay? Alam niyo ba na napakalaki ng pagkakaiba with the way we see ourselves as compared with the Lord's evaluation about us? At yun ang importante. Madalas, akala natin we are right before God. We are doing things right before God. Pero ang tanong, kapag sinuri ba yan ng Panginoon, pasado ba sa Kanya? Like in the Church of Sardis, ano sabi niya sa mga taga-Sardis? I did not find your deeds complete in God's sight. That's why we need to always check the Bible. Because the Bible is our standard. Mahirap yung akala mo Kristiyano ka. Because, you regularly attend Bible studies, you go to church every Sunday, you're part of a ministry, and you think that you are already doing right before the eyes of the Lord. There are people, they memorize a lot of verses. But is that the way the Lord looks at us? Paramihan ng attend ng Bible study, paramihan ng memorized verses. Kasi look at this church. Sabi nila, mayaman. Sabi ni Jesus, di ba? Sabi niya, mayaman kayo. Wala yung kailangan. Pero tingin ko sa inyo, alam niyo ba yung word na wretched? Alam niyo yung word na wretched? You are wretched. Kawawa. Diba? Oh, mayaman ka, pero sabi ni Jesus, kaawawa ka, napaka-miserable mo, mahirap ka. Bukod doon, sabi ni Jesus kay Hubad, kayo ay mga bulag. Diba? So be very careful with how we see ourselves and how we accept compliment from people. Diba? Sometimes people look at you, oh, you're so kind. I'm so blessed with your life. You are my inspiration. Okay lang naman po yun eh. Hindi naman hinihingi yung applause or compliment. But sometimes, those things, it really masks the real condition of our lives. Pag tinignan ng Panginoong Jesus, you're wretched. You're miserable. You're poor. You're blind. You're naked. So, what did Jesus do? What did Jesus do to address their condition? But before going to that, okay, I'd like you to turn with me in Proverbs chapter 30 with regards to the sayings of Agur. How can we relate this to the condition of those who are in this church? I'd like to read this because it will help us understand. This is so beautiful kasi po, ang panalangin po ni Agur, sayings of Agur, Proverbs chapter 30. Okay. The words of Agur. Let's begin in verse 7. Sabi niya, 2 things I ask of you. What is that? Do not refuse me before I die. Keep deception and lies far from me. And what he is asking? Give me neither what? Poverty nor riches. Feed me with the food that is my portion. Bakit daw? Verse 9. That I not be full and deny you and say, who is the Lord? Or that I not be in want and steal and profane the name of my God. So what is the relationship of this saying to the condition of those who are in Laodicea? Hindi ba extreme? Diba? They have so much of everything. Pero sabi ni Agur dito, or Agur, give me neither poverty nor riches, feed me with the food that is my portion, that I not be full and deny you and say, who is the Lord? And in this church, they say, I don't need anything. I don't need anything. But Jesus said, you are wretched. Kamisarable mo. Kaya nasusuka sila sa kalagayan nila. Now, bakit nasusuka si Jesus sa kanila? Why are they called Christian? Why are they called lukewarm? Now, later, let me explain to you why Jesus, okay, is so sick about them. You have the hot, who are the passionate believers. You have the cold, those who are utterly rejecting Christ. And who are these lukewarm? We said that they are hypocrites. Why did we say that they are hypocrites? Last Monday we said that they are those who have what? Religion, but have no relationship.